Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today we're going to be doing Teams Tuesday on the live stream. So we'll be getting into the world event teams, high and low level, epic and under, no mythic, no legendary, no Dawnbringer, no X3, 50,000 names for it. Same with the faction assault, same thing, a high level and a low level. Let's just get straight into it in case people are watching this after and they're like, they don't want to watch the whole live stream. So let's get into it quickly here. Not all the way done with the campaign yet. Reason for that is Pride Lands champion. Win any battle using a Pride Lands team except training. I'm using a Pride Lands team for the world event. It's my last task. I didn't want to like do all my world event battles and use up all my sigils and not have any for today. Kind of being cheap. I don't want to buy more. So gonna do this right now. I'm gonna get it done right now. So I didn't care to leave a few battles for today. Let me get everything set up here, but let's get to the world event at least. Cat rescue. Let's make sure I don't have any more rewards. No. You want to check that every day. Mistralis is the way to go there. There's the team if you want to look at it. So far, so good. Let me go to this real quick and leave it on this screen while I'm getting everything set up here. At least you can look at the team code while I get it set up. Alright, I got that. I need to jump into the chat, prepare for that. So that would be refresh. Refresh. There it is. I found my own stream. Oh my gosh. Okay. Do that. Make sure I'm on live chat. Where you at? There it is. Alright, we there. Alright. Let me do this. Almost ready. Oh, he's so horny. Oh, he's so horny. What up, Beg for Mercy? How's it going? Number one, baby. You the first one. Alright, I'm getting ready here. I'm almost... One more thing. One more thing. Let's just start a battle. Cancel. Wish you could just back out of this with circle, but it makes you like go hit cancel. Anyway, I got Sunspear double red, purple minus green, Mountain Crusher, Hellclaw Mage, Indrajit. I might switch out of the Mountain Crusher later, but for now it's a quick explodey weapon with a low mana cost. So that's what I'm doing there. Don't need a Dust Storm or anything, so I might switch out of it later, but it's just the quick explosion. The Hellclaw Mage to make red and purple for the Indrajits who boost off of red and purple and use red and purple. So that was the thought with that. Let's get a battle. Put our medals on. I have a medal and a badge and an Anu right now. It's just Tuesday morning, so going super deep in a world event on Tuesday morning, you're going to run into more problems than a regular person who spaces it out throughout the week and they get more medals than you towards the end of the week. You know what I mean? So if the more you do, the earlier, the harder it's going to be. It just is what it is. You can either get it done and let it be a little harder, or you can space it out throughout the week, get more tokens, get more badges, get more medals, make it easier on yourself. That's probably recommended for most people. Do like 5 battles a day or something like that. But for me, I like to get it all done as soon as possible so I don't have to worry about it. But it just makes it a little bit harder because you don't have as many special badges and medals and stuff. So certain teams I show might work better later in the week because you'll have 2 medals or a medal and 2 badges or something like that instead of just the less. Alright, let me... My computer's being stupid. It doesn't want me to be good to go here. Here we go. Okay. Yo, Mike D, how's it going? I think Beg was first, but you're first in my heart, Mike D. No. Alright, let's see. You're first in your heart. Alright, let's get some... skulls are always fine. We got a skull and spell damage medal, so anytime you see skulls, it's fine to take them because you're going to destroy their face. And then Indrajit. Finish him off. And I got 2 Indrajits for a reason. Some of the battles he's not going to clear it all in one shot, so we'll cast him twice sometimes, depending on how hard the battle is, and like I said earlier about the medals and the tokens and stuff, and the badges. That's good, Beg. It's good to hear. I haven't really had audio issues in a while. I'm probably, need to knock on wood. Knocking on wood there. Probably shouldn't have done that. My dog's gonna bark now. He barks every time somebody knocks. Let's see. We have... I guess we just take red, hope for purple up top, maybe? Right here. Didn't get it, but it was close. Now we do the Hellclaw Mage. Got that. And I'm looking for extra turns, just in case I need that second Indrajit. And now I got 2, which I didn't need, but hey, might as well. Okay. So that's the first team. Let's do a couple more with that just to get the drift here. Ursuvius, it's just rarity order. So the cyan, and then the orangish, goldish, and then the purple. That's the order of operation for scoring. Got a big old purple there. Indrajit's probably not going to finish this high-level battle off all by himself, so you're going to want 2. So I'm going to go ahead and... might use these skulls. Kill that one. Now it might be... Let's go ahead and do this first. Get both of them up. It's the harder battle. I'm not kidding myself there. I knew I need 2 of them on that one. Just gotta know when you need 2 and when you need 1, and you'll be fine. It's the only thing I think that hits all enemies, so. And if you can make a what's the storm called? He likes was it a hellstorm or something like that? If you can get that storm going with something, that'd be okay. I just couldn't find a way to fit it into the team, but if you find a way to fit that into the team, it might be even better. What do we do here? I guess we take the blue. Sure. Try to get that mage up. Take the red. There's the mage. There's the Indrajit. I think he can finish this by himself, so... Ooh, no. Okay. Let's do this. And this. It's all good, though. It's better than one-shotting bang, 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 you know? 2 casts with Indrajit's better than 4 casts with a one-shotter, or doing some sort of skull thing that may or may not kill everything, you know? So I didn't see anything that hits all enemies except for Indrajit. Another good option would be Cunning, and I think we're going to do that next. Just do like one more battle here with this team. We got red into blue. Up top there. Which we didn't need the blue after we took the red, so poop. Let's do this. Got both of them, just in case. There we go. You could also do an Ubistet thing, but you're going to have to cast them twice. You can't just cast them once and win. Sometimes Indrajit will cast once and win. The whole point is, like on the... We loaded in a team where on the easier battles we're going to clear in 1 cast, and then the harder battles we got 2 of them, so we can clear in 2 casts. If you use something like a Ubistet, he needs to cast 2 times every single battle. So where we're making up ground is on those easier battles. We're clearing it in 1 cast. You know what I'm saying? So better to keep the same team the whole way through instead of switching back and forth or always having to cast twice. Like Indrajit will cast once half of the time, and then the other half he'll have to cast twice. If you're doing something like Ubistet or Cunning or something, you're always going to have to cast twice. It's never going to be done in 1 cast. So in the long run, we're going to get it done faster because of the easier battles that we're going to clear in 1 shot, no matter what, you know? So let's make the no team here. Yo, Trey, how's it going, man? Appreciate you, bro. I think I'm going to make a plane today. So you got the plane taking off of the runway, you know? You jump in the plane. It's like a big jet, or I don't know, like a giant passenger plane so we can fit a bunch of people on it maybe. And you like got it on the runway off the tarmac or whatever it's called, and you jumped in the seat, you got the pilot's hat on, you got the freaking steering wheel like the plane, man, you like pulling the nose up, you're going down the runway, it's starting to get into the air a little bit. We're flying down the runway, you're pulling up on the nose right now. Anyway, let's do the no. You're a freaking legend, Trey. Appreciate you, man. Awesome freaking monk, too, man. I was kind of impressed. Didn't die at all. At least when you were at the wheel, you know. Triple cunning is the way to go if you do not have Indrajit, which wouldn't be too hard to go get down in the underworld, just saying. Hey, there's an airplane. That's fun. Won't be able to hang out much. We'll try to lurk as long as I can. Live early, yeah. It's a new schedule, Maka, because all the little children are off school now, so they're going to be up doing flaming cartwheels by at least 10, 11, so we have to get on earlier. It's going to take some getting used to, so I'm going to have to accept, you know, it is what it is for the first couple weeks, but we'll get used to it, and then it's summertime, so summertime the live streams are earlier because of the flaming cartwheels. The screaming, flaming cartwheels that happen around 10 a.m., 11 a.m., you know what I mean? Hey, what up, Elle? How are you today? Alright. Let's go get our weapon. Stone Slicer, pretty sure. I want to look around, though, and see if there's something else, because I thought I saw something the other day. We got a Construct, we got a Raksha, so that's what you want to look for. I want to look up Raksha real quick. I don't know. So it's Raksha. I want to just look at this just for a second. I'm not sure if there's anything, I just want to double check. Raksha. Normally you would just use Stone Slicer. Black Mane's Claw. See, it doesn't make the right color. But I don't know if Stone Slicer does either. Red and brown. So there's Black Mane's Claw. You could use that. You just wouldn't be making any mana for yourself. You'd be getting extra turns to build your stats, though. The other option is Clear Filter. Stone Slicer, I think. As long as it's available. I'm pretty sure it is. I think we got all weapons today. I think they got wise to the people cheating. So they're letting us use all weapons. Purple and brown. See, this makes purple, so it's definitely better. I was just double checking there. At least it makes the color that we need. It's for construct allies. The only problem is we can't make a hero that's a construct. That's why I was double checking the weapons to see if I could have a Raksha weapon, because we can make ourselves Raksha, we can't make ourselves construct. But Stone Slicer, you put it in there either in the last slot or the third slot, because you want the Cunnings to be doing the double damage with skulls and everything. And they have a 50% reduction, so you need them in first slot. If one dies, you want this one to step up and do the same. So, alright, Sun Spear, yes, because it's Raksha. You look right here, you can tell that by looking at class info. So now we have 4 Raksha, which makes our hero able to get those stats that the Cunnings do on 4 or 5 gym matches. Elle says back working after a week off, feel weird. Uh-oh. Yeah, that was always weird. Being off work for a long time and then going back. It takes a minute to get used to. For at least a couple of days, you know? That first day is hell, and then the second day you're still feeling it. Third day you kind of get back in the swing of things, but I feel you on that. Been there, done that. Anyway, let's go Raksha and Sun Spear, and should we change anything here? Web a random enemy when I summon a troop. Freeze a random enemy at the start of battle. All Raksha gain 1 attack in life. That's like nothing, yeah? Maybe super early in the game. I think I'd rather have Snap Freeze. Perfect aim or not using a bow. Immunity to frozen, that sounds good. Entangle the first enemy at the start of battle. That's why Sunspear is one of the best in the game here. Leaf Storm we don't need. Firestorm we don't really need either, but maybe we do. Isn't the Stone Slicer blue? We don't really need a Firestorm. Unless does the Stone Slicer do red? Let me go check. Purple and brown, so that... Trying to get this min-maxed here. So we do this, I guess. Stone Slicer's blue. At least we gain something. All red allies gain 1 magic. We don't have any red allies. So we're going to do Submerge a random ally in 4 or 5 gym matches. We're kind of screwing up our Sunspear just for this team, but it's okay. We'll fix it. Gain bonus blue mana from blue gym matches. We don't use red at all. At least we use blue a little bit. Triple skull damage to burning enemies. I think we'll keep that. So switched it up a little bit. I'm going to have to remember that because that's not the normal Sunspear. But I'll fix it later if I need to. As far as banners go, we want purple and blue. So double purple, blue, minus yellow. That sounds fine. And this would be the team, hey, if you don't have Indrajit, or you just prefer Cunning and Stone Slicer, which I could see. It's not going to be as fast, but it's more accessible, kind of. I mean, what's harder to get? Indrajit in the Underworld or a fully traded Cunning? They're kind of similar, honestly, in like how hard they are to get done. You always forget when you make changes to a class. I know, I do too. Trying to remind myself by talking about it. Alright, so skulls are fine here. Let's take skulls. Actually, that almost looks like an extra turn there, but I don't think it is. The skulls are fine. Then we want purple or blue, which I don't see any of. So we'll take an extra turn. Watch my stats there on the Cunning. He has 72 attack, just for example. Now he has 84 attack. Let's take the purple. Actually, the skulls, because then we'll kill the next turn there. Hopefully. Now the purple. Got 2 Cunnings. That'll do it. Bang, bang. Should be good. L says I'm using 3 times Rock Shannon and an Explodey super fast. Oh, yeah. That sounds okay. You know what I want to say, though? Then you got to cast it 4 times, but that sounds fine to get through the event. Good idea. I like Rakshanan. He's pretty cool. He explodes, doesn't he? Like he casts and explodes, too. Let's see. We got skulls right here with some purple on it. Do the Raksha. Or the, Cunning. Really close on the Stone Slicer. It's getting up next turn, but, take purple, because that'd be a waste. Now we do this, and we win. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. I feel ya. It's just the casting 4 times versus casting 2 times. Yours is boom, 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 boom. Mine is boom, boom. Let's see. We need purple. I do have to take some mana first, though. That is true. That is true, me. Boom, 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 boom. You can build your stats later on if you need to. This should be fine the whole way through. 3rd best Guardian, I would say. I don't know, though. I kind of like the persistence. It's kind of fun. The devours and everything. Purple and blue. Take that. Now we do bang bang. Wow, it didn't kill there, so maybe not. We're getting that up next turn. But I guess we have to do this. Do this. Oops, I picked the wrong one. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. 3 casts better than 4, but still took longer than I thought it would. Now this is going to get difficult here. I'm on level 163, so we'll see how it holds up. Oh, no, you do this. You do this. The lower level. If they're the same rarity, pick the lower level. We're going to get the same amount of points here as we're going to get here. So you might as well pick the easier battle, you know? You think all the Guardians are kind of fun? I'm going to try your team. I think I'm going to try some teams today. So if you remind me, I want to try that Rakshanan team. Maybe I'll change my mind, you know? You know how hard-headed I am, you know. Let's see. Yo, Chad, you're a freaking legend. We're on a airplane today. Trey came in. He got it on the runway. He put on the pilot's hat. He pulled back on the nose to get it going. It's up in the air now. Chad's got it up in the air. We're flying. We're gaining altitude. You are the co-pilot sitting in the other chair. And you're a freaking legend. Thank you so much, Chad. Appreciate you, man. Good morning, Tuna. Morning, Tuna. Alright, let's see here. Let's get this blue, I guess. Killed that just by chance. That was nice. See, this is the problem with the Stone Slicer. You don't have 4... You don't have 4 constructs. You have 3. So you're not always going to get extra turns. That's why it's not... That's why Finesse is the best, then Ferocity, then Cunning. Because there's no construct class. It's annoying. Finesse is the best because it gives 6 mana to everything else on the team, you know? And Ferocity doesn't have that. So it's just as good as Ferocity, plus it gives 6... There's always one up, like 6 mana every single time it casts or whatever. Or there's a storm or whatever it is. It's always got a storm, so... It gives 6 mana to everything else on the team or whatever, every time it casts or every turn or whatever it is. So there's always one up, so that's why Finesse is the best. Then Ferocity's second best because you can... It's good synergy, Shaman class. The Rage Reaver's a good weapon. It makes a ton of red. Ferocity uses red. That's why it's the second best one. It just doesn't have that 6 mana thing that Finesse has. That's why Finesse is the best one. Third best, I think, is Cunning, because it has, you know, at least you can do 3, or at least you can do the Stone Slicer, which makes the correct color. Then you got Persistence with Lupine's Edge, probably next. Then there's Defiance, and I think the worst one is the blue one. I don't even know what it's called because I never use it, but... Alright, one more battle here. Sparkinator. Special emblem, special badge that shows you to take it. It's the best. It's the most points. 40 points. Good morning, Tuna. How's everyone doing? I'm doing okay. We just had a long weekend. We were talking about that earlier. L says it hits real hard, taking me up past level 200 with one-shotting because they boost off the enemy. You missed seeing the team. It was, this is the no team. The first team was, Mountain Crusher, Hellclaw Mage, Indrajit. Then this is the no team. And then we're going to try L's team after that. So I'm going to do, like, one more battle here, and then we'll try her team. Because maybe I'm missing something there. Sounds good, though. Like, I definitely saw, when I was looking for my team, looking through the troops and stuff, I definitely remember thinking Rakshanan looked decent. Because I kind of like it. I just don't like to do the one-shot thing. I'm trying to get people to hit as many enemies as possible with that extra spell damage medal. Power Crystal. We got another Sparkinator. Alright, let's see what's up with this one. Another one you could do is Cat Burglar. It hits 2 enemies, and it gets an extra turn if they die. So that's kind of cool. If you got 2 of them up, you cast it, you win. Hopefully. I mean, later on, of course, The whole problem today is it's Tuesday morning. We don't have medals. We don't have tokens. Later on in the week, the teams that I just showed you will be working better with better medals, better tokens and stuff. Like, but Cat Burglar would be okay as well. We can just go through all of them here. Show you what... Ubistet for sure. If you want to use Ubistet, it's fine. You just have to cast them twice. Umanath even makes a bunch of skulls. If you feel like doing skulls for some reason, you could do Umanath. Indrajit, I think, is the best thing this week. It's 4 random enemies, so at least he's hitting 4. You only have to cast him twice. At worst. Maybe 3 times if you're doing some super duper hard battles super early in the week, but... Sekma's okay. It makes skulls. It's a double converter. It does damage too. Got skull damage. An enemy. I don't like it. This thing I was thinking about using on my Indrajit team because it makes a Hellstorm, but I just couldn't find a spot for it. Kartek, no. Night Slayer, no. Pride Guard, no. This guy might be okay, like on a Skull team. Sure, this thing hits hard, but it's one at a time. No. Starts battles with full mana. You might be able to do something with Tau. The only because he's empowered. You could have 3 Taus and kill 3 things real quick. So not terrible. Like I said, Cat Burglar, extra turn if they die. Hopefully they're dying with all that extra spell damage metal. Claw Dancer, kind of the same thing, but just 1 kill instead of 2. Hellclaw Mage, a good mana generator for this event. Spell Paw, not bad. Blue gems to red, you'd have to have... The only thing is it's not empowered. So I was thinking about using it, and then I saw it wasn't empowered. So you're going to have to get it up first and everything before you can even use it. And then you have to hope it has the conversion. So all of that. Rock Shonen, I'm sure that's good later on, but it's going to be 1 at a time. And then Raksha Freeblood. I think this is the one I was thinking. So I don't know. I'm going to have to... Oh, you mean this one? I thought you meant this one. Huh. Rock Shonen, huh? Does start with 50% mana. Yeah, I was thinking this guy for some reason. He explodes a gem, boosted by gold, so you're gonna get explosions. Spirit main, half main. They're mowing the grass outside if y'all hear that. This one conjures a Hellstorm. Cunning, of course, good. What was your team here? Yeah, I feel you, Mega Seeker. That's what I'm using. Indrajit. The Cat Burglar, the big old ears. Oh, thank you so much. Freaking legend. You're guarding the cockpit. You're the cook. You got the Steven Seagal. Actually, it'd probably be like Nicolas Cage karate, you know? We're on a plane right now. We gotta think of plane people. It can be Samuel L. Jackson or Nicolas Cage or somebody else that's on a plane. Leslie Nielsen. You got Leslie Nielsen karate. I'm gonna go find your team real quick. 3 times Rock Shonen and an Explodey. Yeah, I think a Mountain Crusher might be good for that. So I already showed my 2 teams. We had Mountain Crusher, Hellclaw Mage, Indrajit for the high level team. Which isn't super high level because you can get it in the underworld. It's kind of easy. But the second team was Cunning, Stone Slicer, Cunning, Sun Spear. And then now we're doing some chat teams here. So I would probably go with Mountain Crusher just to have that Brown Storm, just to blow up Brown for the Rock Shonen. If I was going to do it. The only bad thing here is we're using like all the same colors. That's another reason I don't like using 3 of the same troop. You got a bunch of brown and yellow you gotta get. But they do start 50% mana, so it's like not as big of a problem as usual. Because they're halfway there. I guess we'll throw them at the top. And then we need like a probably Titan just to make sure we have a dust storm, make sure we don't die. Where am I going? Alright, T. And then banner, just brown and yellow. Man, who mows the grass at 9:30? They're crazy. They're crazy. L's a legend. Mega Seeker's here. You pulled a second Ubistet? Nice. Freaking mythic. Dejan says, since saw your vid, been trying to get Indrajit, but no luck in Underworld so far. Well, good luck. I know it's not the easiest thing to get Chaos Shards, like, on a moment's notice, but hopefully you build up, like, a cache of them, you know? You have them on deck. That's what I'm hoping when I say that. Like, you already have a bunch. You've been doing City of Thieves every day, 3 times a day. That's what you should probably be doing. Especially if you can't get Indrajit and it's something that you needed today. That's just like, hey, maybe from now on I should do City of Thieves 3 times a day so that doesn't happen again type stuff. You know what I mean? What up, D-Rock the Savage? Not a celebratory moment, but amusing. Fist of Heaven? Yeah, maybe. Is Rakshanan divine or something? There's probably a better weapon you could do. Look up Raksha or Knight. Just look up Raksha or Knight. You could probably find a weapon exactly like that, but better. Like if we type Knight. Maybe. Right here. Explode blue gems, grant a random stats effect to all Knight allies and summon a Knight troop. So you would give a positive stats effect to all your Rakshanan. With the Fist of Heaven, you're not doing that. You're doing the same exact thing, but you're not giving the positive stats effect. This would just give you also the positive stats effect, you know? It's the same exact thing that you're doing, except for a little bit better, you know what I mean? Or you could look up Raksha and see what you got there. They're adding an explodey weapon for like every single typing almost. But there's only Black Mane's Claw here. So yeah, I would recommend that weapon I just showed, but Mountain Crusher is what I'm gonna go with here. But I want to try it. See how this works. Yeah, any kind of explodey weapon would be fine. Just to like min-max meta it, you could probably use the right typing weapon, you know what I mean? So you're giving them that, maybe they'll get, you know, Reflect or Haste or whatever. Enrage is what I meant, not Haste. I'm thinking like Gems of, or EverQuest for some reason. Anyway, we got Skulls. We got Skulls again. Boom. Boom. That is quick and everything, but like I said, it's 4 moves no matter what. There's no possible way you're going to clear, even if it's a super easy battle. So where I'm going to make up time, that might have been the same as like as a Indrajit or something on that particular battle. But when we're doing easy battles and Indrajit's clearing in 1 shot every single time, and you still got to cast your Rakshanans 4 times no matter what, that's where I would make up time on you, even though your team's fine and everything. If you just want to get it done a little bit quicker, I would say use something that hits all enemies so you can clear the easy battles out quicker. It's not about the hard battles, it's about clearing the easier battles out faster and getting to the hard battles quicker. Let's just kill the... And skulls. Aw, come on. Why don't you die? There we go. It was only 5 turns. I gotta take mana though, so it's not always, but sometimes. I just gotta get up 1 Indrajit on like a easy battle. See, this battle is gonna be difficult one. We'll see how it holds up here. Should be fine. All right. Skulls. Bang. Bang. Skulls. Bang. Mount Crusher. Extra turn. Bang. Got him. Definitely works. Definitely works. Sparkinator. Only reason I got this up front is for the rock solid. It's our tank. Might get everything up a little quicker if we can cast it real fast. Make a dust storm. Tuna says, I'm loving World Event while auto-playing my Zul'God team on Explorer 12 on my other account. That's awesome. They just pop one after the other for you. Tuna says, you woke my Samuel Jackson AI on my Echo Dot, Senny. L says, I just have the weapon and last. They all get up fast. Reynaldo says, dang, how long has this been going on? 37 minutes. Like I said, we gotta do it earlier in the summertime because kids are doing flaming, screaming cartwheels earlier. They're off school. Thank you so much, Shannon, with the $4.99. Appreciate it. You're a freaking legend. You're on the plane. It's in the air. We got Trey at the wheel. We got Chad as our co-pilot. We got L as the bodyguard to the cockpit / cook / Samuel L. Jackson karate. And then we got Shannon in the back, fueling it up maybe, doing something like that. Guarding the back end, the tail. You're a freaking legend, Shannon. Mega Seeker says that new troop from All Seeing Eye, Burning Ocularan, don't look right in battle. Looks like it slipped down the troop portrait. Oh, really? I haven't even tried it yet. Kyle, how's it going, Kyle? El says best to have them all first and not touch anything till you fired them off. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll try it. Bang. 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 Not bad. Power crystal. Let's just throw it on the bottom. Like, it'll never get up though, that's the problem. We're gonna cast this, then it's gonna start stealing the brown. We're gonna cast this, and it's gonna start stealing the brown. We're gonna cast this, but I guess the enchant and the half mana start. So, yeah. It'll be up by the time, probably, because it'll start with 6, and then it'll go to 8, then to 10, then to... Yeah, that's good. Now that I think of it, that's fine. Because of the enchant potion. And the half mana start. Or it starts at 5, whatever. Now it's at 7, then it'll be at 9, then 11. So that's fine. Awesome. Bang. 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 Explode. Bang. Definitely like something you could use for sure. I want to try something with my last turn. It's definitely, of course it's a hard battle. Let's This guy probably won't hit as hard though, huh? I just like him because he explodes. I don't think he'd be any better though. Yeah, Rock Shannon's good. That's definitely an option. Good job, L. Or Cat Burglar. Can pretty much do whatever. I just like getting crap done as quick as possible. Let's see. Just want to do mine one more time, just to compare. Where's Indrajit? Because maybe I'll switch to that. I don't know. Maybe. It's what Teams Tuesday is about, you know? Refining. Monday's like my first thought.
They shall feel my fury.
Let's see. We need red. I think I went, did I go brown? I can't remember. Is it that? I don't remember. I think it was blue. Maybe it's blue. Yeah, that maybe. Class. I think I went Sun Spear. Now I'd have to switch it back, right? Because I screwed it up. At least I remembered. Fire starter. Get the fire. Firebringer. Fireblade. Because I do have to get the Indrajits up. That takes turns. And I may not be able to kill these in one shot. Let's see. Get up Mountain Crusher. Almost want to take these skulls real quick, get a kill. Yeah. Hellclaw Mage didn't do its thing. Great job. Yeah, I think any of the three is fine. That's my last turn, so let's go do the faction assault. Ooh, I got my campaign done. Sometimes I forget to collect my rewards. If you did the pass, you get Sparkinator today. I get a bunch of dookie. But I get some stats at least. That I get to use for 1 week. Really, 6 days. Tail Gunner, there you go. The upcoming Mythic, I think it's good. It looks like the Wild Queen except for yellow, and it's the Wild King, so it should be pretty good. I would recommend going for it, at least on paper. It's hard to say, and you don't have to helicopter and get it right away. You could wait and see what people say. That's what I always say. It's not like you have a better chance on Friday of getting it or anything. It's the same chance every day. So if you wait till the last day, it's going to be the same as if you do it on the first day. So might as well. I know it's exciting and everything to go get the new Mythic, but maybe see what people are saying first. But this one looks like can't go wrong, really. I think it's going to be good. Could be one to helicopter. Grab this crap. I hate stuff flashing in my face. Kind of offers. Nothing I need. And we're going to do the faction assault now. So we showed 3 teams for the world event. I think they're all good. And now we're going to do the faction assault. Probably going to use Nisha's. And here we go, Indrajits. I need to buy in the shop. You got to buy at least 1. Sometimes you can get it done with none, but every other time you're going to need at least 1. So you might as well buy 1 every time. And that gives you the potion of enchantment too. And here's the team. We got Mountain Crusher, Gargoyle, Harpy Mage. This is the No team. Could also do Triple Ferocity, Rage Reaver, or Triple Cunning Stone Slicer, which we already showed. But let's do this one since it's already loaded up. We got double red, brown minus, what is that, purple or blue? Can't tell. Purple. Sun Spear, Big Red Storm. If you want to use that, it's the No team. You can get all this in the Underworld. All three of these. And then Mountain Crusher, everybody has that. Use this all the time. Mountain Crusher's like Leprechaun and Rowan and Mountain Crusher, you know? Like those things you're going to use a lot in this game. I should make a video like that, like the most used troops. Maybe they're not the best, but they're like the best for the longest. Use them a lot. Okay, so we got Harpy Mage. Conjure a dust storm, then choose an ally and explode 64 gems of one of their mana colors. We'll just choose Gargoyle, which for some reason didn't want to go perfectly there. It's fine though, it explodes. Dark Lord Sauron, how's it going? Mike D. Kyle Reynaldo. Shannon. L says, I'm just hoping that if I get him, it'll entice his queen out of hiding for me. Yeah. Maybe they'll make a baby, wild baby or something. We got the wild king, we got the wild queen, let's get the wild baby. The wild baby, it's like a giant baby. Like on Zombies Ate My Neighbors. You guys remember that game? There's like a giant baby. Dark Lord says, is that Sparkinator good? I would say it's above average. I don't think it's good. It's like a Mithrilion. It's a defensive mana generating tank. And it's not like the best of any of those. It's just a combo, like Mithrilion. That's the one I equate it to mostly, is like a Mithrilion type of troop. I think actually with this team we don't want Nisha, by the way. We probably want Anu and Seasons. So let's get it fully operational. Wild Child, there you go. How do you get Mountain Crusher? Yeah, Brown Mastery, exactly. And it's not that much Brown Mastery either. Mastery, you want to take Brown first. Every time you see it, always take Brown. Because there's multiple Brown weapons that you're going to get that are good through Mastery. So every time you level up, it gives you an option of 2 colors to pick. Pick Brown if you see it. If you don't see Brown, pick Red. If you don't see Red, I think it's Purple. And then if you don't see that, what do we got? It's definitely red, then it's definitely brown, and then red, and then purple. There's green, yellow, blue after that. I think it's blue. It really doesn't matter after brown, red, and purple. You're going for Mountain Crusher first, and then you're going for Mang, and then you're going for Black Manacles, basically. Those are good mastery weapons you can get early. And you're going to want all those weapons. You're going to use those. Mountain Crusher is going to be your explodey weapon. Mang's going to be like your get-out-of-jail-free card to use for an event where you can't figure anything else out. And Black Manacles is going to be your quick clear, devour thing that you do with like spell damage medals or something. Like, they're very useful early, all 3 of those weapons. So never pick like green, never pick yellow, never pick blue. Always pick brown. If you don't see brown, pick red. If you don't see brown and red, pick purple. And you just keep doing that and doing that. Then once you have all the mastery weapons, you even them all out. After that, you don't keep doing it. You wait. You got all the mastery weapons now, you even them out. Oh, let's see here. If we got yellow, she's getting up next turn anyway, so let's just kill this. Extra turn. Gargoyle in the middle. Win. L says, yeah, I finally got Sunspear to 100, working on Monk now. Those are two good classes. Mega Seeker says, I'm wondering if I can make an all-red mech team for them bonuses to play with on one trophy PvP, maybe. I don't know. That sounds like something fun to do. It's not like my thing, but like I've never tried to make a team of a certain typing, I don't think. Maybe when a new like troop comes in that has a certain start, maybe. But I never really think of like typing teams or anything like that. Like Divine was the meta at some point, Elementals are good. But other than that, unless I have a new card where it has a 50% start for a certain typing or like a really good new weapon or something, that's the only time I think of like making a team out of a certain type or something. I don't just like randomly think, oh, let's see if I can make a construct team. Unless it like the campaign asks me to do it or... But some people enjoy making teams and trying to make teams out of certain troops and typings and stuff like that. It's just not my thing. I don't like get joy out of making teams unless I'm making it for like a new troop or something. And even then, it's just something I have to do. I like getting crap done and then like trying to get other crap done and then playing other games after that. I don't know. After 5 years, you'll understand, I think. Eventually, you're just going to say, I just want to get stuff done as quickly as possible. I've been playing this game every day for 5 years. I'm not trying to screw around. But I definitely did it back in the day, that's for sure. That was a nice gargoyle battle right there. Alright, what do we got? We're doing treasure multiplier order, by the way. So the top little thing there says 1.25. You want to take the highest one? Got 1.25. We got 1.15. 1.15. 1.2. So we're going to take 1.25. It's highest. Build your treasure room to room faster. Don't have to do that if you don't want to. If you want to do it like min-max meta. Why'd I take brown? I could have took red or something. It's fine though. Bang, bang, boom. Hey, Brandon Elvins. How's it going? Yeah, great job, L, on the Sunspear to 100. Now you got Fireblade. Fireblade's really fun to use. All you have to do is make sure you burn everything on the other team first, and then take skulls. Some sort of burn, and then like a skull storm, and it's just fun to watch everything turn to dust through skulls and Fireblade. And a lot of people don't have it because it's hard to get a class to 100, and you have to get a certain class to 100, and then you get Fireblade, so they don't even know how fun it is till they get it. But an all-mech team, I don't know. I'll have to look into it for you, Mega Seeker. I'm trying to think of good mechs. Tina? Is Tina a mech? Mechanist? Mithrillion's probably a mech. I'd have to look at it after this. Try to help you out. Yeah, Dark Lord's right. Elgin's right. About the mastery. Brandon says, normally when I level up, I balance each other out. All colors are the same level, maybe 184. It wouldn't let me leave it, like not pick a color, so that's why I use other colors. That's fine once you get all the mastery weapons, but at the very early portion of the game, you want to pick brown if it's there. If it's not there, pick red. If those two aren't there, pick purple. Like, you're going to get the better weapons quicker. You'll get them all in the end. If you're doing spreading them out evenly, you're going to get them all anyway eventually, but it's just going to take a little bit longer is all. But if you've been doing that for like 200 levels now. You should be fine. Like, just keep going the way you're going. But this is for, like, very early game. Like, level 50, level 100, level 150, something like that. Unless, like, make sure you don't pick, like, the same color every single time for the rest of your life. That's definitely wrong. And you're never going to get the weapons if you do that. But spreading them all out, eventually you'll get them at least. But the way to go is brown if you see it. If you don't see brown, red. If you don't see those two, purple. That's just the meta. Dark Lord said, I have Warlord. Haven't been doing my classes. I've just been going through my Kingdom Quest. Yeah, you got to get that done before you do anything else, so you're doing the right thing. Eventually, you won't have any quests left, and that's when you're done with the tutorial. Once Luther's stupid butt quits popping up and telling you to go do something, you're in the tutorial until you're done with all the quests. Then you can start applying stuff that I'm talking about mostly. And I know they made it like longer and harder at the beginning. June is the month where I start my new account playthrough. I've said it out loud now, so it's gonna happen. Been putting it off for like 3 or 4 months. Because I already did one a year ago. And I wasn't super excited to do another one, but they're forcing me. Oh, crap. L says, yeah, sometimes you don't have much choice. You just prioritize in order of what it offers you. Yep. If it's green and yellow, you just pick whatever one's lowest, you know? Gargoyle! Harpy Mage! Gargoyle! Brandon says I have Titan and Sentinel at 100. Hey, thank you, Brandon. Appreciate it. We're trying to get to 6K. You just helped us get there. Would appreciate people liking, commenting, all that good stuff, sharing. It's all free and it's appreciated. Like Big, Sebastian, Trey, Joshua. A lot of people have been commenting on every video and I appreciate that. Shout out to y'all. Let's go on Gargoyle just to make sure we get it up. Just takes a little bit of time, that's all. Go on Gargoyle. Get it up, cast it, win. Sentimental. Brandon says, I'm in America for vacation. I'm from England. It's good to have a laugh. There's a lot of people here from the UK, Brandon, so you'll fit right in. I have weird live stream times that, you know, so you'll fit right in. Kyle says, best class building team. Rowan, if that's what you mean, like leveling up classes. Be Rowan. So, something like Black Manacles, Rowan, Mirage Queen, Leprechaun, or something like that. Chad says, my Elementalist is at 92, next one closest to 100. Elementalist is really good. Ever since they put that in the game, it's been one of the best classes. Alright, so let's show the next team. What would I use if I had access to everything? Did I already start a battle or something? That's annoying. Oh, I guess I have to go through this and then I'll show another team. I guess I accidentally started it. Oops. Alright, so Harpy Mage on Gargoyle. We got 2 gargoyles, we win. I'll try to get it done quickly. I meant to do a different team here. Something distracted me. Brandon says the troops you have are so powerful. It's all from getting stats. And like Gargoyle, even if you don't have a lot of stats, he boosts off of like... He's boosted by all allies attack. So just put on some Medals of Seasons if you got them. Hopefully you're in a good guild. And getting events done and stuff. You'll get Medals of Seasons. But yeah, I know stats are a problem, but just get into a good guild, just level up, just get your kingdom powers up to snuff. I got a video on how to get stats. Brown and red, because Harpy Mage's getting up either way. See if we can kill that. Then shoot there. Win. No problem, Brandon. Anytime. Just live streams in the chat or any new video, just leave a comment. Any question, I'll try to answer it. I think it's fun helping people do better at this game. 1.3. A lot of this game is just like doing the right things at the right time and not doing other things that are a waste of time, and like doing certain things in the right order, using the right troops and not wasting resources, like being in a good guild. And you can definitely play this game wrong. If you're doing treasure hunt all day and challenges all day and not getting events done, and you're not even in a guild or something, and you're picking the wrong mastery colors, and you pick green like 50 million times in a row, like you can definitely play the game wrong. Oh, we got a big old brown, might as well. There we go. Mega Seeker says Tina plus Sparkinator, I'm thinking to begin with. Sure, man, I'll take a look at it. I just want to get this other team out of the way so I can get everything done as quick as possible for Teams Tuesday. And I accidentally did Gargoyle again. Brandon says, I think with the hammer that you are using, it explodes. Yeah, it explodes, it'll get more and more. Like, the more magic you get, the more brown it will explode. But the thing is, like, as soon as you get Mountain Crusher versus, like, my Mountain Crusher, it's pretty much the same thing, because it explodes so much brown, it pretty much explodes the whole board as soon as you get it. So, just because mine does 58 and yours does 24 or something, exploding 24 brown gems, you're going to blow up the whole freaking board anyway, so it's not like a big deal. That's why Mountain Crusher's so good. It's only like slightly better. Mine's probably only slightly better than yours. Depending on whether you have it like all the way leveled up and stuff too. Like there's little perks and talents on it too. Make like a dust storm, and so make sure you grab those when you can. I know it's not super easy, but it'll make it even better. But that's the cool thing about Mountain Crusher. It's pretty much just as good at 100 as it is at freaking 1400. Because either way, you're blowing up the whole board. And it's a low mana cost. You can half mana start it with certain classes. No treasure rooms, so they're all the same. Mega Seeker says, I always used to come to you for meet teams, but now I'm getting more into making some. That's good. That's what I hope. I hope y'all start making your own teams. Trying to lead a horse to water, you know? It's kind of how I do things around here. I try to teach y'all how to do it yourself instead of like making you reliant on me. And that sometimes backfires on me, because there's people, they used to come every single live stream and they're no longer here because they got so smart, they're so good at the game now that they think they don't need me anymore, and they go and they try to, you know, they go to other channels to you know, feel useful, I guess, and tell them how to play and stuff. Some people just want to be like the one telling people how to do stuff, and now that they know how to do everything, they want to go tell somebody else how much they know, I guess. I don't know. Kind of backfires on me sometimes. But I think it's better in the long run. Like, that person's going to be good at the game, and they can help other people now. So it's only a good thing. Just backfires on me sometimes. Like, if I wanted to keep people around, I wouldn't teach you how to do stuff. I would just tell you, this is the team, use it, and I don't want to tell you how to do it. Just copy paste. Can't just copy paste all the time. Sometimes you gotta make your own teams. I like to teach people how to do that. So just always copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. Brandon's level 1095. Dude, that's pretty good. You're like mid-game, and I'm sure your mastery weapons are fine then if you've been spreading it out. You probably got them all, so it doesn't matter at that point. That's good, man. That's what you're supposed to do once you get past the first, like, 10 mastery weapons or something. Dark Lord Sauron is level 50. Get those, that tutorial done, man. Professor says autoplay on, working, listening to live stream. That's awesome, man. Some people out there still being dummies about autoplay, calling it bad and stuff. It's either good or you just don't use it. It's not bad. People calling it bad, just don't do it then. Like, no one's forcing you to autoplay, so I don't see how it can be bad. It's either you use it and you know how to use it and it's useful to you, or you just don't use it. It's not bad. It's like not bad or good, you know? I just don't think somebody can call it bad. Just don't use it if you don't like it. If you know how to use it and you got other stuff you can be doing, you can run a battle that you wouldn't have been able to run otherwise. Somebody was trying to say, somebody in the comments was like, autoplay, I would just do it myself, and it would take me 10 minutes to get a Explorer 12 done. But if I had to autoplay, I'd have to sit there and click a couple buttons, and I'm like, dude, if you add up the time that you're actually at the controller on autoplay, it's like 20 seconds to get a difficulty 12 Explorer done. So it's taking you 20 seconds to get a difficulty 12 Explorer done versus 10 minutes. You know what I mean? That's how I see it. Because I'm doing other things. I'm not sitting there watching the battle. I click a couple buttons, I go do something else, I come back, victory. So how much time did that take out of my day? 5 seconds. So if you add it up, I'm getting difficulty 12s done in 20 seconds. That's how I see it. Because I'm doing other things. I'm working, or I'm cleaning, or I go down the freaking street. The only time I use autoplay is when I couldn't play normally. Like right now on a live stream, I'm not going to sit here and do autoplay the whole time. That would be stupid. It's not called watch the AI play. Brandon says, I do dailies in Underworld. I've done all quests. Awesome. Yeah, I'm sure you're done by now if you're level 1000. At level 1000, you just want to keep getting into a better and better guild, getting your adventure board and dungeon done every day, maybe 3 City of Thieves every day. You want to make sure you're getting your events done every day, like your Tuesday event, your Thursday event, your weekend event, all your guild stuff done, do your share there. And you just keep doing that over and over and over and over for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. And then you keep collecting mythics, keep collecting weapons, keep collecting resources. Keep getting further and further in the underworld. Keep getting more and more tokens and medals and stuff. Like, it is what it is. At a certain point, you're just going to keep doing the same thing every week over and over and over. Building up your account, you know? Oops. Did I just start it again? Alright, good. Alright, so I can show this team. They're already doing flaming, screaming cartwheels, so I need to show this team. Unfortunately. Alright, so what do we have access to if we're a high-level person with everything? Guard's avatar, if you wanted to, you could do that. There's only like, this is another, like, teach a horse instead of forcing a horse, you know what I mean? Like, Guard's avatar, like, that's, make a team out of that. Catcher's the bull, make a team out of that. There's only certain troops for each color that are good in the delves, right? Phoenicia, you could do quickly, hurry up and get the event done type of stuff. It's not going to go to level 500 or anything, but you could quickly get stuff done. just to get the event done, you know? I say the Scourge, but I don't know. Tina's always okay. Whenever you can use Zul'Goth, you almost always want to. I mean, if you got it, flaunt it type of stuff. There's also Tesla. If you don't have Zul'Goth, I'd probably say Tesla. Right? So, I know not everybody has Zul'Goth. So if you don't have Zul'Goth, use double Tesla. If you don't have Tesla, use Guard's Avatar or Phoenicia. If you don't have any of that, use Gargoyles. If you don't have that, use Ferocity or Cunning. Like, troops that, you know, everybody should have one of those at least. But I'll probably just do the old Zul'Goth thing here. Because I have it. And I already showed the Gargoyles. And mentioned the Ferocities and whatnot. Do we have Thrall? Yeah, we got purple. H. There he is. I was kind of late on Thrall. It's been a couple years, but back in the day, I didn't realize how good he was. It took me, I was late on him. 6 mana cost. That's so low. And then he destroys like the whole freaking board. And he gets an extra turn if you have 13 or more red. And he has bonus purple mana from purple gym matches. Like, he's awesome. 6 mana. That's it. Leprechaun would be the next thing, right? And this is better, like, the deeper you get, of course. But I'm just needing to show it. Like, I'd probably keep using Gargoyles for a minute. But y'all have seen this a million times, I'm sure. But it is what it is. Slayer, banner, purple. Then, okay, we got yellow, brown. I always forget the banner for this. Yellow, brown, red, blue, green. What are we missing? Okay, we got blue, we got green, we got red. We got yellow, we got brown, we got everything, so we want to like minus green, I think. Yeah, that's why I do this one. I like to minus a color that I'm not really using. I know there's other banners for this team, like this would probably be good. Anyway, let's show this other team. So I showed enough teams for Teams Tuesday. Yo, the professor, thank you so much for the 10. Appreciate you, bro. What do you want to be on the airplane? You want to be the stewardess? You want to go stow the luggage? You want to have a parachute on and you like jump out? You want to be like a fighter jet Tom Cruise that flies alongside? I think that's what you should be. You're going to be Maverick, bro. You're flying alongside the plane, like giving it a little bodyguard. You're in another plane, like a fighter jet, like a F-16 or something. You're Tom Cruise, like Maverick. So we got Trey flying, we got Chad as the co-pilot, we got Elle as the Samuel Jackson Karate, we got Shannon as the machine gunner, machine gun. And then we got the professor as Maverick flying in a different plane alongside for protection. Leprechaun. Zul'Goth. Fireblade. And he's flying through the air in his, that's funny. Alright, let me catch up in the chat here. Yo, Dregger, how's it going, man? Reynaldo says you should be unlocking classes as you go. Exactly. Professor says new account playthrough for real? Yeah, in June, I promise. I haven't done OBS on Gems of War in so long. I'm gonna have to figure that out. But I got an idea of how to get back into it. And it'll be a little jab at somebody else, too, so it's gonna be fun. Elle says, I've eaten so much broccoli and... Thank you, Brandon. Yeah, free stuff you can do, man. Just hit like. Just leave a comment on every video or as much as you can. It helps the algorithm. And then just tell your guild about the channel, whatever you can do. Tell your grandma, tell your uncle, tell your dog. Brandon says, where am I from? From Cincinnati. Cinny is from Cincinnati. Dark Lord Sauron says, what is the Rowan team? Someone mentioned in global chat a day ago to another player. Oh, I'll show you. It's different as you level. It's not always going to be the same. Once you get to a certain point, it's always the same. But as you level, it's going to be kind of different. So I can't tell you exactly what your Rowan team is going to look like. But something like this. And I just did King Alberon because he's new. But the Miraji Queen I like better. About to switch it back. The Miraji Queen. She's easier to get. She's better for this team because she's easier to get, basically. And I just like her more. Like, his spell is yeah. Like, I like her spell better. She looks cooler. She's easier to get. I need to put her back on this team. I was just doing that because he was new. Miraji Queen, one of my favorites, I would say. Get this in the underworld, but the team's going to be different as you go. Like, very early on, it's going to be something like Golden Cog, Rowan, Clockwork Sphinx, and Leprechaun or something like that, right? Then as you go, you'll get either the Miraji Queen or the Shield of Urskaya, and you add those into the team. Then as you go, you know, you don't need the shield anymore for certain things. You put Black Manacles or some other weapon that's not blue or green. And you don't really have to put any certain weapon on this team. You can do whatever you want as long as it's not green or blue. But yeah, early on it's going to be Golden Cog, Rowan, like Clockwork Sphinx or something that gives you armor and mana, and like Leprechaun. Then eventually you're going to get Shield of Urskaya. Eventually you're going to get the Miraji Queen, and then you have this. You're going to get guard medals. You're going to get more stats. Whatever makes your Rowan clear in one shot is what you want to do. Sometimes you're going to need Golden Cog. Sometimes you're going to need another troop to give you armor. She boosts off armor. That's her whole thing. And armor's like an easy stat to get. The lowest level medal in the game is a armor medal, so armor's like the easiest stat, and it boosts her up really good, and she hits really hard, all enemies, clears them out in one shot. She can be 50% started. She's low mana cost, low, you know. You get her from Forest of Thorns quest line. She's not hard to get. You get her automatically pretty much. But yeah, that's the Rowan team. You're going to use it for a long time. It's one of those teams. You could get through this game with like 2 or 3 teams if you wanted to. Like Rowan team, Gold Farming team, maybe a Guardian team, maybe a Gobtruffle team. Like, you could get this whole game done with like 3 or 4 teams. That's why I don't screw around too much with crazy weird teams all the time, because you don't really need them. It's just something to do for fun. You can get through the whole game with like 4 or 5 teams. We get back to this. Kyle says I'm number 10 for likes. Appreciate that. We're on 20 now. Can somebody make it 21 though? Am I playing the new account on PS4? Probably not. I'll probably do a PC just so I can practice some more on OBS and stuff. Like, I already know what to do on PS4. And I do OBS on Everquest, but I think it'll help me more to do it on PC. Plus, I can use my phone and like play it. I don't know. I've always wanted to have a PC account. That's why I did my first new account playthrough on PC. But yeah, I'll probably be on PC mobile for my second new account playthrough. Brandon says 10 a.m. here. Same here. You fit in everywhere. You use Rowan, Green Seer, Leprechaun. How are my troops so high stats? It's mostly from being in a good guild, my kingdom levels and power, just being I'm level 1400. The underworld gives you stats. Like, that's pretty much everywhere you get stats. The campaign gives you stats. So, Being in a good guild helps a lot. Because you get stats from being in a good guild. Then your kingdom levels and power probably help the second most. And that's something you can do yourself. Underworld is like just a little bit of extra stats for a lot of work. And like leveling your character, your hero level is like a little bit of stats for a lot of work type of stuff. Other than that, there's the campaign stats, but they're temporary. They're not real. Fire Blade! Yeah, like Elgin said. Brandon says, my kingdoms are level 12, some are 13, 14, and power is 5 on all. That's pretty good. Try to get them all to power 10 next. All your magic kingdoms first. So you do like Darkstone. See how I have mine on 16? You get a you get another stat at 10, so try to get them all to 10, especially your magic kingdom. Magic kingdoms. Darkstone, Blighted Lands, Karakoth, I think, Zalkari, Silverglade. Those kingdoms first. Well, you get a lot of stats from this. See right there. There's a magic right there. A magic right there. And then you got a magic here. More magic there. And that's just one kingdom. And there's 35 kingdoms. So times all that by 35. And that's the difference usually when people ask, like, why is my stats so high? And why is theirs so low? It's because there's 35 different kingdoms with a bunch of different stats that you can get. And they probably haven't thought about doing that yet because it's kind of boring and, like, menuing and stuff. So you're not doing battles, you're menuing. It's not the funnest thing in the world. And then being in a guild, I always forget how to show this, but you get stats from being in a guild. I just never look at it. But right here, duh. You see all this? We got all the tasks done, so we get all these stats, the whole guild. I'm getting all these stats too. So 35 different kingdoms getting stats. 35 different factions helping towards stats in the underworld. Then I got these stats right here. Right? And then the campaign stats too. Right there, up says 10, 9, 15, 4. Those are just temporary. They're going to disappear at the end of the week, but they're pretty much, you know, you have them for most of the time. They're just, they build as the weeks go, and then you only get to use them all for like 6 days or something, then they disappear. So you don't have all those stats all the time. You have like a little bit, then you add each week, and then you have all of them for like 6 days or 7 days, and then they disappear and you have to do it all over again. So those are kind of like temporary boosts. Alright, let's do treasure multiplier. 1.25, 1.3, 1.25, 1.4. That's probably the highest, so let's go with that. Yeah, magic's definitely the first priority because it helps the most troops do more damage. Almost every troop, not every troop, okay, but most troops boost off magic. You know, like Rowan's an example of one that does not. Tesla is an example of one that does not. High King Irongut needs attack, not magic, but most troops boost off magic. So that's why you want to do magic first. It helps everything. Just like we were talking about earlier with the Mountain Crusher. I explode 58 brown gems instead of 24 because I have that much more magic. Let's make some red, get Zul'Goth up, cast it on something that's not the first troop there that's already damaged. Let's instant kill something with full durability, not missing some. No problem, Brandon. this chat is awesome. They are just as helpful as I am, so that's why this community is awesome. So even when I'm way behind in the chat, you'll get your answer before I even get to it, so... which is a good thing. Mega Seeker says, Brandon with Leprechaun, he fills Rowan's mana up straight away, then with 3 times guard medals, she one-shots low-level Explorer. I use same team for Daily Dungeon and Adventure Board 2, always leveling a class 2. Exactly, what Mega Seeker said. You can't use Rowan for, like, everything, but most things that are, like, day-to-day, like Adventure Board and Dungeon and early in events and stuff, like, you can. Leveling up classes and doing the Vault event. Like, there's a lot of important things that you can get done with it. And even if it doesn't one-shot, and you got Black Manacles and a Rowan, you can still get through almost anything. It's just not going to one-shot. L says, first thing I did with Rope Dart, romp through PvP and had a ball with Keelan-ish farting bunny team. Simple pleasures. Brandon says, I do the Tuesday delve, but I only managed to get to 130, then I can't get any further. That's good, though. You got all rewards. That's all that matters. Especially now that the new update came out, there's no, like, rush to get through everything on a Tuesday. It used to be that Tuesdays were annoying, because if you really wanted to get to level 500 Pure Faction, you had to do it all in one day. Now, like, with the new update and everything, you can buy more turns, you got more potions. I don't think you don't have to do that. The time to get, like, a faction done is, like, right when it comes into the game. So eventually you're going to be doing that. Because then you have all weekend with, like, tons of turns and potions and stuff. A Tuesday's is the second best time to do it, but I wouldn't, like, stress out about it and try to... You're not missing anything if you don't get it done, really. It's just, like, a little bit easier if you do it on a Tuesday, but then you gotta, like, do it all in one day and one night or whatever, and it's stressful. Good morning, Sir Michael. Degen says autoplay's good, but can be improved. Yeah, the only thing, like, if they improve it anymore, it's gonna be too OP. So I understand when people say that, like, it's true, but I don't think they can. I don't think they can. If they improve it any, it's gonna be way too OP. Do you want everybody's gonna be, like, level 2000 with 1,000,000 gems and stuff? Like, we don't want that. At least you have to do something every battle. And you can't just auto the whole game. I think it is what it is, and it's not going to change. If they do anything, they're going to add certain, like they might let you do PvP, or they might let you do other things. They're not going to, like, make it even more auto. The only thing they're going to do probably is, like, add more game modes to it, maybe. I wouldn't hold your breath on them making it more auto than it already is. They're probably already regretting it. The people that are smart, using it right and everything, they're probably already regretting it, because there's probably people playing the game 24/7 now. But that's good for them. The more that people play, the better that they look. So that's probably why they did it. Ooh, Professor got a token of Nisha. Congratulations. Probably from auto-playing, too. Brandon says, when I first started Gems of War, I used to say Mana Surge literally every time it became annoying to others. I know, I do that on live sometimes. Probably annoys people. Mana Surge. Mana Surge. Brandon says, I farm City of Thieves at level 20. Sounds like you're doing all the right things, man. Doing good. Sinnycool only says people are doing the right things when they're doing the things he says for them to do. I don't know who says that, but I just made it up. If I cast this, I'm webbed. I don't know, it's just nice to see, like, people come in the comments and they say the exact thing that I would, the way that I'd want them to play, or the team that I'd want them to use, or they got something because of something that they watched or whatever. Like, that's satisfying. Like, I got the Horde Mimic Mythic because I auto-played, or I just got this done or that done, or I used your team and I got all the way through the event. Like, I love seeing that stuff. I used your Pure Faction team and I got it done. That's like the reward at the end of the rainbow. I helped a person get an event done or something, or make an accomplishment happen. Boomstick Fancy Pants in the house. Thank you, Chad. Brandon says I'm in guild rank 252 on leaderboard. That's cool. It depends what are you on, like PC mobile probably? Professor said I ran your Red Guild Wars Day team today. Man, I'm way behind if the Professor did 10. Sorry, y'all. Let me catch up here. And they're mowing the grass again. What a day. Mega Seeker says that Twin Claws weapon in the Soul Forge worth crafting. I kind of like the look of it. I don't need anything else in there this week. Yeah, it's good. It's the second best weapon in there. It's only 300 diamonds. Might as well. It's going to be a while before it comes back. Brandon says I need 4 mythic orbs in order to get Zool. That's not bad. You're like halfway there, right? Elgin says I think if you have Amethyst Band, you can skip as its same mana, same effect. Not sure what the additionals are on it, though. Yeah, right? I agree with that. New account playthrough. Degen says, where do you get Fireblade from? I keep hearing about it, but couldn't see it. It's a talent on the Firestorm classes. So it's a level 100 talent on Sunspear, Slayer, Diabolist, Warlord, Dragon Guard, Hierophant. It's on those. Good morning, Rainman. Sebastian. Lurking. It's all good, man. Appreciate it. Miraji is a beaut. I love her, too. Mega Seeker says that's my pet rescue team, too, so the daily dungeon adventure board plus pet rescue. Right. One day you'll get Ironhawk. Get 2 of them. Brandon says, is it good to play Gems of War on mobile? Of course it is, because you can take it everywhere. The wife's in the store, or you gotta take a deuce, or whatever. You're waiting for the kids at school. Like, you can play everywhere. Take tribute everywhere. Chad says I had to link my PC Mobile Guild to my laptop. Game kept on freezing on the phone. Oh no. Mega Seeker says I couldn't play on a small screen mobile, prefer my PC, but I've seen plenty of people say it's great on phone to grab your rewards every hour. Exactly. That's the best part, I would say. It's mobile. You can play the game anywhere. You can take your tribute every hour anywhere. But it's cool that you can also play on PC, so that's why PC Mobile is probably the best. Like, I'm not in some fantasy land where I think PlayStation's the best just because I play on PlayStation. I think PC Mobile's the best. I just don't... I play mainly on PlayStation. Then it is useless to play on mobile? Get a better guild, for sure. Good guild is like... I would drop everything to get a good guild. Like, if somebody told me I'm not allowed to play the game for 4 weeks and I can join this guild, I would do that. You know what I mean? Because you're going to get more in the long run. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would probably pay money to be in a good guild. Like, it's one of the best things you can do in the whole game. Then it's passive after that. Like, you don't have to do anything, really. As long as you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? There's no meeting you have to go to and talk or anything. You know what I'm saying? It's just, like, 30 people contributing to the same goal. And there's no, like... You don't... I know some people out there, I think they want to, like... They don't want to, like, be responsible for 29 other people, and they don't want to have to, like, chat with people. I know how... I feel you. But you don't have to do that, you know? You can totally ignore your guild if you want to. As long as you're doing all your events, and you're giving the right amount of requirements and gold and stuff, you're doing what they ask you to do. You don't have to do anything else. You can totally ignore them if you want. Yeah, there's definitely Xbox people. I think Chad and Bear and people like that. Mountain Crusher's OP, I agree. Mike D loves men. Degen says with autoplay, then they can add it to Delves, Adventure Board, PvP, and Dungeons, but keep the auto the same. I agree with that. I think that's what's going to happen. If anything happens. Boomstick says there should be an option to set more than one battle. Yeah, but I think that'd be way too OP, you know? Brandon says, I hope they don't make it more auto. Exactly. Rayman says, I never understood people complaining about game modes we never even thought about. Autoplay is what it is. Exactly. Brandon, because people will say, ooh, I've got everything on this game. Right. Mega says in PvP, I often hear Mana Surge, Legendary, Epic Mana Surge, then I'm saying it out loud. Degen says with Mana Surge, I wonder if they'll ever have an option to mute the Mana Surge. You can, yeah, you'd have to mute. I don't know. You just mute everything at that point, I guess. Mute the Mana Surge in the new patch. Rainman says, the game plays itself. That's the job. Sure, you still have to have your hand on the wheel, but, right. It's like a Tesla. Hey, you guys are killing it in the chat. I appreciate it. Best one is when you use a Cascade Heavy team and it can't keep up, so you hear, sir, 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 sir. Alright. That's the Skull Waterfall team, you know? No complaints from Rain Man when it comes out. Yeah. Brandon says, as I'm on vacation, I'll just download Gems of War on mobile, even though the progress isn't linked to Xbox. Yeah, I don't think it hurts, you know? Whenever you're on the road, play on your phone. You know, I prefer playing on one. I don't even like that I'm gonna have to do a new account playthrough, but I'm gonna do it for the channel. I think you should concentrate on one account. People out there doing 2 accounts are crazy, you know? More power to them, but I would rather play a different game. Like, I get enough Gems of War with my one account, so when I'm done, and I'm playing something else, or I'm doing something else. I'm not gonna play, I'm done with Gems of War on PS4. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna go play some more Gems of War on PC, you know? After 5 years, you're not gonna think like that, for sure. You just kind of want to get stuff done and get new stuff and make accomplishments. And DC with the 10. Oh my gosh, you're a freaking legend. Appreciate you, bro. You're in the plane. You're in the plane with the professor. You're like his wingman. He's Maverick. You're Goose or whatever. I don't know. Maybe you're in your own plane. Isn't one of them named Goose? I think you're Goose. I feel you, Brandon. Chad. Alright, I caught up finally. Holy cow. Thank you guys so much. DC says, hi, Sinnycool and all you sinners, choir members, and lurkers alike. Gotta activate lurker mode. Leave those likes, you lovelies. Finger the thumb. Finger it. Use the finger. I'm not being dirty, you know. Your mouse turns into a finger, and you click the thumb. So you're fingering the thumb. It's not supposed to be... it's supposed to be, sorry. It is. I can't lie. It's supposed to be dirty. You filthy 50, can you imagine being dirty? Perverted. Brandon says I only have one account, but I'm away from home. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. I think there's value in it, man. I wouldn't talk you out of it. I think you could at least get some practice in. Alright, does anybody want to see anything else, or you want me to just keep going with this? Or maybe we can make a mech team for Mega Seeker. Since he's cool. I like Mega Seeker. I like everybody. I don't know if I have an open... I think I've done this before, though, you know? I'm having, like, flashbacks. You guys remember me making a mech team or something? I swear I did. We did something like this, like, 2 months ago or something. I can't remember. I'm having deja vu. I think it was a different typing, though. I think it was Beast. Yeah, it was Beast. Now I remember. I did hit Tier and Scroll and Forest Guardian stuff. Somebody asked about a Beast typing team. Now I remember. Alright, let's make a mech team. My voice. Alright, my opinion, the best mech is probably Tina. Ironhawk's awesome and everything, but if you're making a mech team, Ironhawk's used for like the vault and that's it. Quick clear stuff if you have all your classes at 100. Ironhawk, I wouldn't recommend using him on just a normal team for something other than clearing stuff quickly, like vault or stuff like that. So Tina would be my, if I was gonna make a mech team, and you're thinking about the Sparkinator probably, but I don't have him, so I can't do that. So we deal true damage, we gain armor. Karnax is kind of cool, like as a tank, but Tina's like a tank all by itself. I think Shocktopus is underrated. Underrated mech. It's true damage too. Could go like double true damage there. And then we need like mana generation. Destroy all gems of a chosen color. Give all allies armor. Does use purple. Bombot could just blow up real quick. Explode all red gems. That's kind of cool. Red and green. We need red and green. And all yellow to brown. That's not bad. 50% start. And it uses blue. Now we just need a hero. This is just off the top of my head, like, quickly making a team here. There's no 50% start for mech. Is there maybe a mechanist? Let's look at Oh, here we go. So we'll equip mechanist. I don't have it leveled or anything, but what would our weapon be? I hate to go with Mountain Crusher every time, but it's so quick and easy. I probably would. But you could look up mech weapons if you want. We got Drill Shooter. We got Mecha Axe. Engineer's Drill. You'd use any of that and you'd be fine. Why'd I do that? Ding dong. This is the kind of stuff that wastes time during videos that I'm recording. There it is. So yeah, probably just Mountain Crusher, but you could use a Drill Shooter, Mecha Axe, or Engineer's Drill if you want. But these, like Drill Shooter and Engineer's Drill, if we're gonna use Mecha Mare, it's like the same exact mana colors. I hate that. Mecha Axe doesn't really have anything good on it. It's using yellow and brown. A green storm would be cool, but I'm gonna go boring. I don't even know if we need it in first slot or not. Then what do you do? Sometimes I like having both my mana generators at the top. Does start with 50% mana though. Probably want Tina up top just to get it up quick. I don't want like these two blocking it on green. And then we gotta do Mechanist for the 50% start. And if you was gonna put Sparkinator into this team, you could maybe replace Shocktopus or Tina or whatever. Maybe put it in first slot since it's such a good tank. It looks like. Then let's make sure this is all good. Serendipity. Nothing there. Vanguard. I mean, we are in first slot, but we don't really need magic. I hope we don't die, so let's do this. It's only one magic, though. I guess Savior would help more. Then Banner. Definitely green. Green and brown. We're missing purple. Nothing. Dang. Green for sure. Nothing. What are you talking about? Oh. Ooh, Maze Banner, baby. Whenever you can use that, might as well, right? And I guess I'll just try it on, like, PvP. Even though PvP's been trolling me hard lately. I was just screwing around doing the campaign looking for, like, Ubestead or something, and I was getting trolled. So, I don't know. If the first thought, Mechanist team, this would be what I would go with. And then if you get Sparkinator, you can throw him in there in place of Shocktopus or Tina or something. I'm going all in on true damage, though, so it's kind of a different story here, but... Can almost put Shocktopus in first slot. He's got skull reduction and double damage versus Submerge, but we'll try this first. Nice entrance, DC. Brandon says I only have one account, but I'm away from home. Rainman says 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war. Smash that like button. A thumb war. Mega says I think playing 2 accounts would spread myself thin. I always get something to do on just one account. Yeah, of course. That's how they make this game. Even if you're at the top end of the game, you always got something to do. I mean, nobody has like enough books of deeds or something like that. Cursed runes. You know what I mean? So, enough medals and tokens to medal every single troop in the game. There might be one person out there, but I'm talking 99% of the people have something that they need to do. So, and that's how they keep this game going. They're always adding stuff to the beginning and to the end. Like, that's what they think most about. They want to keep people playing forever, and they want to get new people playing. Kind of like the middle people are the ones that lose out. But there's so much to do that it doesn't matter. You're just trying to get to the end to be that person. Quite busy enough, thanks, says L. Just a raccoon, how's it going as a new player? Should I be saving my glory or spending it on opening chests? Oh, that's a good question. Glory, you want to look at the glory shop first, I would say. There's trait stones in there that you might need. You might need the troop of the week. But after that, I think you're okay to just spend it on chests. When you're early in the game, you just open all your chests pretty much, because you're not waiting for the new mythic to try to get it or anything like that. You still need like every mythic. You still need every legendary. You probably still need most of the epics. So when you're really early in the game, you just open everything, including using your glory. The only thing, like I said, with glory, maybe you're going to need a certain trait stone that's in the shop. Maybe you need that new troop that's in the shop. That's the only other thing you can spend glory on anyway, so there's only 2 things you can buy with glory. But it pretty much can convert to any other resource too, through glory chests or through the shop and stuff like that. So you could turn glory into gold, you can turn it into gems, you could turn it into lots of stuff. Glory is really good. But the ways you're going to do it is the 2 ways, the shop and the glory chest. So you can't go wrong, really. I would say go ahead, open all your chests with your glory. The only thing you're going to miss out on is maybe a certain trait stone. But there's only 1 per week, you might not need it. Maybe you only need a few of them to trait 1 troop or something like that. After you get the new troop and a couple trait stones, go ahead and open all your chests. But the only reason you would save glory is like, maybe you need a certain trait stone, like super bad, and you're waiting for it to come through. Or you're at the end of the game and you're trying to get new mythics every time they pop up, so you save your glory for that. But glory, like, is pretty safe to just spend, especially early in the game. Alright, we got this green. Might as well take the red. We got Tina. Red to green, yellow to brown. Just making sure real quick, just to make Tina's the 100%. I don't use this troop much, so I'm about to look at it. But red to green, yellow to brown. It just came into the game too, like not too long ago. We have nothing here. Nice. I did that so I would have brown next turn, you know what I'm saying? I might just do this. Use it. Why not? Just go again. Now we win. Not bad. You could do a double Tina team, really. If you have two of them, then you know, that'd be awesome. Is this a troll team? Let's go see. Yep, look at that troll. See you later, troll. You're annoying. Brandon says I should make a Discord for this channel. I have one. Sinnycool #3157. Send me a friend request and I'll invite you to the server. Rayman says, what is your favorite troop, Cinny, thus far? Probably Sycorax, the Mirage Queen. I'm trying to think. I'd have to look at them to really say. Some troops I just like for their troop art. Some troops I like because I use them a lot. Some troops I like the idea of the troop. Some Sycorax comes to mind. The Mirage Queen. Those are probably two of my favorites. Let's go Shocktopus on blue. And we have this. And we win. Oh, it's all good, Mega Seeker, man. Today's kind of about y'all. That's what Teams Tuesday really is all about. That's why I did Elgin's team. That's why I did your team. I don't know how much longer I can go, so I can't keep that promise too long, but... Yeah, Tina plus Sparkinator. I mean, Tina's the best mech, so if you're going with an all-mech team, Tina and Mechanist for the 50% start. Chad. Yeah, I think people can invite you, like our moderators could probably do that. Mega Seeker, yeah, I already did the team. I'm way behind again. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm terrible today. You guys are just killing it, though, which I appreciate. Boomstick says, Carmen, Deepor, Tina, L&D. True damage, yep. Carnex, yeah. You want a sword fight, Mike? That's funny. Do you have a Pure Faction 500 for Eldrazor? I'll go check, man. I don't know, though. L says, me and my buffer zones. I cannot help it. Will always be my advice. Mega says, that reminds me, I've not looked at Discord since the last stream. I was just looking at going from the team you just made. I did an all-red, all-Adana, and all-mech team. Wow, yeah. I never really think about those bonuses, honestly, but... I don't think you should get, like, too wrapped up in thinking about those type of bonuses all the time, but it does sometimes. Especially if it's, like, the week of, like, when there's a, I don't know, like an Elementalist 20% boost for some reason that week because of the kingdom it is. Then you could say, Now it's really worth doing like all elementalist or something like that. Like if the kingdom and the typing match up to where like a certain troop has 20% extra stats, then you go all in on your typing as well, and then you have those stats plus like it can be, but that's like the only time I really think about it too much. What was I gonna do here? Somebody said something and I was gonna look at something. Oh, Eldrazor. I can give you an idea. I don't know if I have it done or not. Eldrazor, why? Isn't it Indrajits right now? I know you can do whatever every day now, though, so it doesn't matter. I can never find anything down here. People even give me tips on how to find stuff, and I still can't find anything. And here it is. Oh, I do have it done. Okay. Well, hopefully I still have my Pure Faction loaded. Later, Mike! Yeah, take her easy. Dang, I don't have it. Okay, let's see if I can remember what I did. Because I did it. Eldrazor. I remember some Deep Huntsman business, I think. Yes. And you want to, Tomb Spider. It's a weird one. So it's not just the faction troops. You got to use Tomb Spider too. So you want to go out and make sure your Tomb Spider is fully leveled, fully ascended, and all that stuff. Maybe even metal it, because you're probably going to be using it in the Pure Faction. It sounds weird because he's not a Eldrazor troop, but you have a 100% chance to summon a Tomb Spider on death. So every time Deep Huntsman dies, you're going to get a Tomb Spider, which isn't bad. So it's Deep Huntsman for sure. Tomb Spider. I remember doing that now. That was a while ago. Let's look at Tomb Spider real quick. So that is definitely a little, where the heck is he? Oh, clear filter. Reason, he's not the right color, you know, but you can summon him in anyway, so I can't look at him there. I have to go out here, but go down to Tomb Spider. Eldrazor is weird like that. You gotta use a Tomb Spider. You'd never think of that until you're doing it. Here it is. See, I have it silver, like I got it fully traded and all that. Web and place a hunter's mark on the first enemy. Deal damage to them. If there are 13 or more purple gems, death mark the enemy. So he's not awesome or anything, but you get him 100% of the time. So it's like a 5th troop on your team. You know you're going to have it. It's pretty much going to happen no matter what. So you want to go out here and make sure it's all the way leveled up and traded and metaled if possible, because he's going to be on your team. So kind of keep that in mind. It's the first tip, I would say, for Eldrazor. And then, as far as the team goes, I can't remember exactly what I did. I think definitely Deep Huntsman, 100%, and maybe 2 of them. You might go Matron and try to just kill them. See, that's not... I would not use Deep Elven Rogue. I don't think Deep Magus is good enough either. He's not terrible. But I'll definitely start with 2 Deep Huntsmen and then either 2 Deep Huntsmen and 2 Matrons, or 2 Deep Huntsmen, a Deep Magus, and a Matron. Something like that. I can't remember exactly. I probably have a video on it, though, if you want to go look up the video. Just type in level 500 Pure Faction Eldrazor. I hope I made a video on that. Should be. Should be a video out there on it. We got a pet. I gotta do this. Up, I already got it. Man. So that would just be for pet food, and I already have 1,000,000 pounds of pet food. I don't really need to do that. Class experience, like I'll probably do it anyway if I feel like it a little bit later. But for now, this is what... Not that. This is what's going on, so... I always prioritize, like whatever's ending that day is what I'm doing. Because I can't do it tomorrow. Like I can't get the faction rewards for this event tomorrow. I can only get them today, so I'm going to get this done. Adventure board dungeon, faction event, then everything else, right? Probably getting pretty close to the end of the stream just because of screaming, flaming cartwheel kids, but they're lovely and I love them though, you know, just being funny. They're all home for summer. School's out for summer. Hey, what up, Tyrion Shark? How's it going? Supernova is here. How's it going, Supernova? Elle says, what do you really not need when you just vacuumed? A bird in the house? Oh no, dude, a bird in the house. I've never had that happen. I think I had a bat. There was a bat in the hallway. Like back in the day when I had an apartment, like my first apartment ever. There was a bat in like the hallway, like the shared hallway. I've never had anything like that in my house though. That'd be crazy. What if you had a squirrel in your house or like a bird? I've had birds in a warehouse, like where I work. That happens all the time. And you just raise up all the dock doors. You maybe put like a red rag on the dock door. You just hope they leave so they don't die overnight. Or yeah, I've had birds in like a warehouse, of course. I've seen birds at the Kroger. Never had one in my house though. That would suck. But I have had a bat in the shared hallway. That was creepy. Because I had to go by every time I leave. I almost wanted to leave out my window. I had to go by the bat. I think I took care of it, too. I think I hit, you know? I don't want to say what I did, but I think I took care of it eventually. Because it was annoying. Every time I was leaving, I had to look at this bat and be like, oh, what if it jumps on me or something? Sucks my blood out, turns into a vampire or something crazy. Then I'm a vampire. Mega Seeker says, pet rescue battles keep interrupting me today. Some of my guild must be hammering PvP and triggering them. Yep. Some high-level guilds do that all day, all week. Degen says, did you like my idea to do a video to show... Uh-huh, yes I did. I like that idea, but... You know, private messages are way better, because I literally have people copying me, like... Sunday, so let's not talk about things like that out loud because they watch my channel. I know they do, or at least they used to, and they know how. They know, it's not a bad thing. Like people do that. I would do that. Like I'll go to someone else's channel and look up their highest viewed video, and then make my own version of it. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of annoying just how often it's happening just to me. Just by this one person. Nobody else. So let's private message ideas for videos on Discord. But that's a great idea. I'll probably do that tomorrow or something. You guys all have lots of great ideas. I appreciate it. There was mastery right there, but I just do keep it all even at this point. Once you get all the mastery weapons, just keep it all even. You do your PvP on Monday and chill for the rest of the week. That's a great way to do it. I don't have that much discipline, and I should probably do that too. You should do that. Great job. Get to PvP tier 1 every week at least, but doing it on Monday is even better. I'm at the point where I'm just happy to get it done at all because like the last thing I do every week is like my PvP to tier 1. And the only reason was because I had like 1,000,000,000 glory keys and 1,000,000,000 gem keys and 1,000,000,000 guild seals, and I don't need anything. But then I did those 2 videos where I opened all my glory keys and then I opened all my gem keys like a month later, so now I have way less keys, so now it's more important for me to actually do the PvP to tier 1 again. If you haven't seen those videos, I opened all my glory keys on one, which was 16,000 glory keys. Then I opened all my gem keys on the next one, and it was over 20,000 gem chests. And then somebody else, Rob, made a video on my, pretty much on my video. Like, that's how, because like so many mythics popped up in the guild chat, it was like crazy, and I forgot to capture it. And he captured it, it was kind of cool. And he gave credit too, like shouted me out. Like, it's cool if you like, you know, do a video about something I did, or, you know, copy me and do the same kind of video. Just give me credit for it and everything would be cool. But certain people don't even do that. Like, that's just common courtesy. I mean, I don't expect people to do it forever, but at least one time. Like, I have teams that I use every day that somebody else gave me. I give them credit. I give them credit, I give them credit. Eventually, of course, I don't, because I'm not going to say it every single time I use the team, but there's at least one time where I would say, hey, this is this person's team. It's just when people don't do it even one time that's really annoying. Make a bunch of red for the Thrall and the Zool. Oh yeah, I'm going for the new mythic, and I just freaking blew out all my keys like a month ago, so hopefully I can get it. I have over 100,000 guild seals though, and my glory keys are starting to build back up. And I still have like 1,000,000 glory too, so I think I'm okay. I got over 1,000,000, or no, over 100,000 or something. I don't know. Let's go look. Let's see what I got. And I have a bunch of vault keys if I need to like scramble. So I have over 100,000 guild seals. That should get it done. Like, the most it's ever took for me is 50,000 guild seals. So I got like 2 mythics worth there at least. And I have 9,000 glory keys. I used to have 16,000, but I opened them all. So I'm already replenished 9,000 of them. Then I have over 1,000,000 glory right there. So I think I'm okay between the guild seals and that glory up there. And I only have 500 gem keys. That's the least you'll ever see me have, because I opened over 20,000 of them. I have 2 VIP keys from, I'll probably open those first, just to get rid of them. I don't like them. Makes it look like I spent money or something. Never spent a penny. Yeah, I'll go with this first. Somehow crazy over 50k or something. I'll probably switch to, this. I like opening glory keys anyway. It's the only chest where you get, like, gems. You get everything. Glory keys are cool. Like, people probably think gem keys are the best, which they are. But glory keys are so much better than you think. Like, you can get anything out of there, pretty much. Not everything, but cool stuff. Mythics, gems. You can't get gems from a gem chest. It's weird. You can't get gems from guild chests. You can get gems from glory chests. So, I had fun opening all mine because I wanted to see how many gems I would get. So I think I'm okay there. I hope I'm okay. I wouldn't have done those videos if I didn't think I was going to be okay, so pretty sure I'm going to be alright. Get the new mythic. I'd have to have terrible, terrible, terrible luck 3 times over to not get it. L likes bats. Watching them at dusk, flitting between the trees at the end of the garden. When I said I took care of it, I shooed it out the door. I did not murder it, so just by the way. Mega says I need a break from PvP. I got first place last week and second place 2 weeks ago. Wow, dude, I've never done that before. I don't think it's worth it, honestly. Like, the rewards for getting first place in PvP. It's the same thing like Tower of Doom being first place, but that's amazing, and I've never done that, so great job. I've always thought in my head, one day I'm going to get first place on some leaderboard. I've I've been in the top 10, I think, before. I've made several leaderboards in my career here. But I'm always more focused on the long term, saving up, keeping my account healthy, making sure I have certain things when I need it. And being totally free to play doesn't help that. You know what so I'm like behind the 8 ball already. I'm not getting anything extra on top. Yeah. So I got to be really careful with all my resources, and I can't just like blow a bunch of stuff unless I'm making a video. So, but one day I'm going to get first place on a leaderboard. I'm going to blow all my gems and just buy it like everybody else does, you know? But I got to save up enough gems where I don't totally deplete myself, so it's going to take a long time before I do that. But it's in the back of my head. One of these days, I'm going to get first place on some leaderboard. Because I think the best I've ever done is like 2nd or 3rd or 9th or something like that. Like, I've got some good rewards from it, but I don't think I've ever got first. I think I got like 9th place on the Slayer class event or something like that. But like I said, the reason isn't because I couldn't. I could definitely go do that. It's something I could have done a bunch of times. I'm just so, like, I want to save, I want to make sure I want to be safe. I'm not going to blow all my gems. People getting first on certain leaderboards are people that have nothing else to spend gems. They're at the end game, they're like, what do I do with all this crap? Like, I got 100,000 gems, what do I do? And that's what you do, you know? You freaking buy leaderboards with turns and gems and stuff. It still takes a little bit of skill, because it's going to get harder and harder as you go, but you're also getting power potions and buy as many turns as you want. It always just one of these days type of deal. I'm going to buy the leaderboard with gems like other people. PvP is a different story, though. I'm not talking about PvP. That's just hard work. Got there with time and effort. If you did PvP. Professor says your guild feed was amazing. Oh, dropping stuff. Alright, y'all, I think it's about that time, just because of environmental factors. I would love to go longer. You guys have been amazing today. The plane took off and soared through the air like an eagle. Appreciate that so much. Say goodbye to May, everybody. May Day, we're going down, but we're going down with style, and we're landing safely, so I appreciate it, y'all. Alright, let me catch up in the chat, say goodbye. Yeah, great job, Mega, that's amazing. You want to back off PvP, but I just got a most encouraging message on Discord from my guild. Congrats for your amazing performance in PvP recent weeks, and especially last week. Yeah, and you get a lot of trophies, like it helps your guild out too, and probably a lot of pets and everything, so. Right, Brandon? Yeah, start saving. It depends. You said you're like level 1,000, right? So yeah, that's about the time to start saving them and not throwing them. Once you have all the epics and most of the legendaries, you like save. You don't keep throwing. Professor says I need to pretend that chest icon doesn't exist. The odds of me pulling a mythic I need is so low, exactly. At a certain point, it's not worth it anymore. You just go for the new ones. And then you craft. Crafting is so much smarter than like wasting keys trying to get something that's like a 1 out of 90 chance after like a 1 out of 100 chance. Like, that's so low. How are you going to grab that one mythic you need when all the mythics are in there? And it's already like a freaking 1 out of 100 chance to even pull a mythic. So if you get lucky enough to grab a mythic, you have to then get lucky enough to get one that you need too. Out of 90 freaking mythic, or whatever. You know, it's not 90 because there's certain ones you can't get, but it's a lot. It's like 75 or some crazy. Mega says I'm so bad at saving, I use everything weekly, then invest them resources into leveling up troops and kingdoms, etc. I recommend saving, but hey, you got first in PvP, so that's good. L says, yeah, I've been busting open all but event recently because I'm just shy a few level 20 troops for power 10 on some kingdoms. That's a good reason to open stuff, yeah. I would recommend going to the underworld and making sure you got everything down there, too. Also. Degen says, same, but save 250 event keys for a good week. Event keys are crazy, man. You gotta save a lot. Like, to get a mythic, it's always more than you think. Like, I remember thinking, I'm gonna save 1,000 event keys and make sure I can get whatever. And then I didn't get it, you know? So I'm like, now I gotta save 2,000 event keys to get whatever. And then, like, I didn't get it, you know? Then I'm like, I gotta save, like, 3,000 now. And eventually, I just didn't need anything. And I have 5,000 that I can't do anything with now. And it is what it is. Like, I didn't... That's one way to get mythics, is to wait for the Kingdom Week and then throw your event keys. But I swear to y'all, I probably got one mythic that way out of all the mythics. So it's a way, and it'll work if you get lucky. But just in my experience, I've probably got a mythic that way once or twice ever. I've crafted mythics that I've needed, probably like 40 of them. You know what I mean? But getting from event keys, like on a Kingdom Week, 1 or 2, honestly. But it doesn't mean don't save them, like you should, but it's just hard. You gotta save way more than you think. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say. They say that a bat in the house is a sign of good luck. Batman. That means I'm Batman. Drager says, I've only ever done Faction Assault because I wanted to. Spent a lot of gems to keep the first spot. Not worth it. Yeah, that's the stressful part about a leaderboard, too. You never know. Like, somebody could come in at Sunday night and just beat you. You have to, like, kind of stay up and guard your spot all night. So, is it worth it? Or you just have to, like, blow everybody out of the water and just expect that somebody's going to do that. It's kind of like when you're going for a certain thing on eBay auction and somebody snipes you at the last minute. Like, you got to sit there the whole time till the auction's over. So that's kind of like a leaderboard. You got to kind of guard your spot and watch it till it's over, which isn't too fun. Supernova says, last week I tossed 100 million gold into the legendary task to see if it was worth it. It was not. I looked like reward from a bounty or invasion. I got more legendaries and mythics that I already had. Hey, man, but you know what? You gave all that stuff to your guild, so everybody in the guild got that. So it's not as bad as you think. You probably helped some people out. So, you know, I see what you mean. I would suck if you didn't get anything you needed. But, you know, on the bright side, maybe you helped somebody else, you know what I mean? Maybe they didn't have a mythic that you got there. Because your whole guild gets all that stuff, you know? Elgin says, we had a guy throw in 50 mil for a legendary task to celebrate his Gems of War anniversary. Scored me a Sycorax. Nice. I think the most I've ever thrown is like 5 or maybe 10 million. And I don't know if I've ever done it in Mana Bombers yet. I think I've done up to like 5 million. 6 million maybe. On like a Guild Wars week or something. That's when you want to do it. Make sure you have every single stat you can get, and then you're already at legendary tasks, so you might as well, type of stuff. Guild Wars week. If you're ever going to throw 100 million gold, throw it on a Guild Wars week. Professor says, I hit third once in PvP, but that was winter break and a blizzard. It's all good, Tyrion, man. I appreciate you being here, no matter how present you are, you know, lurking is just as good. Yeah, nice work, Elgins. Brandon says, I'll be saving everything for 2 months, maybe. As much as you can. Supernova says, my next goal is to drop 1 billion gold. Holy cow, that'd be crazy. I wonder if anybody's ever done that. Megaseeker says, this faction assault, I'm using Bile, Blackheart, Orc King's Club, and Furnace, the Great Worm. It's interesting. Definitely not the meta, which is more fun, right? You don't always want to use the same teams, I understand. Drager says, I've got event mythics, but sometimes I dip into gems. It was worth it for me. As long as you got something out of it. Because I don't recommend spending gems on chests at all, but not even early in the game. But if you got what you needed, that's a different story. Yeah, it's all good, bro. No problem. Appreciate the team. It's Teams Tuesday, you know? We had 3 World Event teams, 3 Faction Assault teams now, if you count that one. We made a team out of mechs. So we did some teams today. 100 million is a lot. I only have 5 million. Yeah, same here. I only got like 14 million or something like that. It's hard to keep a lot of anything, really. What is my Discord? It's Sinnycool, #, whatever they call it these days. 3157. I'll type it in the chat here. Just send me a friend request and I'll invite you to the server. You're late game, Drager. Well then yeah, nope. What else do you need it for, you? Oh, really? Maybe try a space or something? I don't know. Sometimes Discord's weird. You have to try it multiple times. But anyway, y'all, I'm out of here. Appreciate y'all joining me today. It was awesome. Next month's going to be Gems of War After Dark. We're going to give that chatathon a break like we always do for a month. But next chatathon will be July, so... We got Gems of War After Dark next month. That's just try to, you know, some people that don't get to watch in the mornings and stuff. Maybe they're in California or weird time zone. I'm trying to help them by making a live stream at nighttime. Plus, we can get a little freaky. It's late night. I can get weird because I'm tired and stuff. If you guys want, we could go all night, but usually it doesn't happen because I get grumpy and tired. But we'll see. Alright, y'all. Have a great day. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. Helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel. Comment below. Thanks for the teams. Elgin's, Mega Seeker. Thanks for the plane. Thanks for the plane, y'all. DC United. He was Goose. The Professor was Maverick. Shannon was the machine gun gunner on the back. And it won't let me see everybody else. I actually want to do one more thing before we go. It's the end of the month. I want to shout out all the members. So if you leave, I don't blame you. But I got to do this because I appreciate it so much. So hang in there with me if you want, or don't. It's up to you. I appreciate your presence thus far. I'm not playing Gems of War anymore. This is recognizing certain people here. Alright, first of all, thank you to DC, the Professor, Shannon, Elgins, Chad, and Trey for the plane today. You guys are awesome. Trey was the pilot, Chad was the co-pilot, Elgins was the bodyguard, Samuel L. Jackson cook, Shannon was the machine gunner, Professor was the Maverick, and DC was Goose. You guys are all legends. Appreciate it. Memberships. It's our monthly membership shout-out time. It's the end of the month, so... Alright, the first person is Loot Wizard. So, that's crazy. Old friend of the channel. He's been a member for 25 months, Tier 1. Trey Bobuff is second, 24 months, Tier 1. Robert Westover, 23 months, Tier 2. Matt Reimel, 22 months, Tier 1. Kimmy, 500, 19 months, Tier 1. Mary Robinson, 19 months, Tier 1. Ken Bogart, 19 months, Tier 1. James Meadows, 18 months, Tier 1. D-Rock the Mother Effin' Savage, 27 months, freaking Puppet Master, what a legend. Winnie, 07. He is 14 months and Tier 1. Michael, 13 months, Tier 2. Imperial Topaz, 12 months, Tier 1. Faceless One, 24 months. Freaking Puppet Master, what a beast. Krasmayo, 10 months, Tier 1. I think he's taking a break from the game right now. Shinori, 25 months, Tier 1. And 10 months, Tier 1. Roman B, 8 months, Tier 1. Gadget, 8 months, Tier 1. Clark the Shark, 8 months, Tier 1. Funky Town, Texas, 7 months, Tier 1. Camelot, 7 months, Tier 1. Frank Canales, 16 months, Tier 1. Gwen F, 16 months, Tier 2. Cypher, 9 months, Tier 1. Shannon, 6 months, Tier 1. MR, 6 months, Tier 1. Angela, 5 months, Tier 1. Chad, Clip Bomb, Mother Effin' Puppet Master for 12 freaking months. Hunter's Hybrid Gaming, Matthew, 4 months, Tier 1. Fiona, Forrest James, 4 months, Tier 2. That's a Glorfindel too, he's up there though. Really Messy, 11 months, Tier 1. NASA, 4 months, Tier 1. Mike D, 10 months. Wow, 10 months, Mike. Tier 1. It's been 10 months already, bro. Glorfindel, 4 months, Tier 2. So we got Fiona and Glorfindel. That might be the max, right? That might be the most. Oh, no. Probably Shinori. Markio, 12 months, Tier 1. Sebastian, 13 months, motherfucking Puppet Master Sebastian. Goody Two Shoes, 3 months, Tier 1. Brian R.A. Daly, 4 months, Tier 1. Cuddles, 9 months, Tier 1. S1671, 25 freaking months, Tier 1. Hiram Hawk, 9 months, Tier 2. Kim Barnes, 10 months, Tier 2. DC United, 9 months, Tier 1. Julia Busy Mom, 17 months, Tier 1. Mr. Tazmaster, 1 month, Tier 1. Beg for Mercy, 1 month, Tier 1. David Canberra, 3 months, Tier 1. Reynaldo, 1 month, Tier 1. Tuna Oddfellow, 19 days, Tier 1. James Jenkins, 14 months, Tier 1. Taiwan Tim, 8 days, Tier 2. Mega Sika, 3 months, Tier 1. Tom and Danielle Elwood, 2 months, Tier 1. Shout out to all y'all beautiful people, you filthy 50, 54 or something like that. You guys are the best. Appreciate you so much, you freaking choir members. Special centers out there. And, yeah, let's wrap it up. Did I miss anybody? I feel like I missed... I don't know. That was everybody it showed, so... Alright, y'all. Have a good day. Thank you for joining me today. Chad, David, Craig, Walters. Good to see you, Craig. The Professor, Mega Seeker, Chad. Some of the same people I just said, of course, but that's how it goes. Like I always say, I got 50 to 100, like, super solid people that are down super hard for the channel, and I appreciate that. I wouldn't do it without y'all, honestly. The 50 to 100 of you that are, you know, the choir, I wouldn't do it without y'all. Even though I have almost 6,000 subscribers, if it wasn't for the 50 to 100, it wouldn't matter. You know, I wouldn't do it. So, it wouldn't be worth it. Brandon, Elgin, Strager, Mega Seeker, Chad, Supernova. Sorry the whole end of the stream is saying names, but it is what it is. Brandon Elvins, Supernova, Tyrion Shark, the Professor, Elgin's Toys, Supernova, Chad, Clip Bomb, D-Gen, Drager, Mega Seeker, Professor, Brandon, D-Gen, Clip Bomb, Supernova, Mike D, Tyrion Shark, Brandon Elvins, I see, okay, Boomstick Fancy Pants, D-Gen, Chad, L, Just a Raccoon was here, good to see ya, Rain Man was here, DC's a legend, Brandon, Mike D, Mega Seeker, Brandon, Rain Man, Boomstick, D-Gen, Elgins, anybody else? Rain Man, D-Gen, Mike D, Professor's a freaking legend. Sir Michael. And it's not going to let me go all the way back, but, Tuna Oddfellow, Kyle Lowenthal, Dark Lord Sauron. And that's all I can do, so appreciate y'all. I think Beg for Mercy was first today, by the way. Pretty close, couple people there at the very beginning. Crowop Gaming later. Have a good one. We'll see you guys. Have a great day. I'm going to stop boring you now. Have a good Tuesday. See ya next Tuesday. Just kidding. Thursday will probably be the next live stream. Tomorrow I'll probably make a special video. Just random, like, you know what it's going to be. And then Thursday live stream around the same time, 9 a.m. Friday is Bounty or something like that. And then after that, Saturday, spoilers, Sunday live stream. So that's the schedule. See you guys. Have a great day. Peace out. Beg for Mercy was first. Later.